I've been bouncing around the personal development space for well over 10 years. And there are certain insights that I have about it that I feel like everyone should know. These are lessons that I've learned by working on myself and observing others working on themselves. The first thing that I've noticed in this personal development space is that your body holds memory. Now, this may be an interesting concept for some of you, but I have come to this conclusion that your body holds not just any memory, but negative memories. We hold tension, we hold different muscles in our body to keep negative emotions and memories at bay. And examples of this is these great emotional outbursts or outflowing of energy, crying, yelling, sometimes laughing, when you go into a deep meditative state and you're releasing the tension of every part of your body. Let's say you haven't gone through meditation. That same release of emotions and energy can be released through a simple massage. Have you ever had a massage or someone rub your back and they get that one knot and then all of a sudden you just have to exhale because you have released something? Because your body remembers. But here's the funny thing about our body. We can release that energy for a moment, but then, due to our own negativity bias, our body remembers that we're supposed to protect that area, protect ourselves, protect us from that negative feeling that we're protecting. For me, I hold those tensions in my back. I hold those tensions in my stomach, my insecurities in my stomach, my fear in my back. And it has been medically proven recently, or at least there is research, that emotions and our negativity bias actually can cause certain diseases in those areas that we constantly hold tension in. So that's one of the things that I have learned on this journey of personal development. The second thing that I've learned is that the key to everything you want is in your subconscious. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that our outward showing, it is not just enough to say what we want. It is not enough just to visualize what we want. And gosh darn it, it's just not enough to do the actions of what we want. But we have to believe right down into our core what we want in the future. So often in this society, we have been taught, we have been brainwashed on that if only we perform the actions of these things, that we would achieve it. If we act like we are happy, then we will be happy. That we have to act like it. We have to do the smiles. We have to have do the outward expressions of what we want, and all of a suddenly, you are that thing. You are rich. You are wealthy. You are those things. But what I found is that you can get close. Yes, can you get closer to your goal through actions? Yes. You can get closer to your goal through saying things out loud. Yes, you can have that feeling of getting close to it. But to actually achieve it, you have to have a belief. You have to have a belief in yourself, inside of yourself, that does not contradict it. Because our subconscious will tell us what we truly believe. And if our subconscious has a contradicting belief, if we believe that we will always be poor, but we're saying affirmations and we're doing actions that say that we are wealthy, we will never be wealthy unless we inside ourselves, our subconscious, our inner knowing knows that we are wealthy. And once that is aligned with everything else that we're doing, then we can achieve what we want just like that. There's no waiting. There's no struggle, because everything is aligned. The third thing that I've learned in this personal development space, which might be a bit controversial. You see, I've been around the personal development space long enough to see all the different kinds of trends, affirmations, manifestations, law of attraction, personality hopping, extreme, what was it called? Extreme accountability, goal setting, all of these things, which I have found quite funny, is that all of them are teaching you the exact same thing. Every single technique, law of attraction, quantum manifestation, extreme, I can't even quite remember that one. It's called like extreme personal, what is the word? Personal accountability. It's that one that tells you that everything that is in your life is your fault. I'll have to remember that one for next time. Anyway, all of these different aspects, all of these different techniques on getting to what you really want at the end of the day are all telling you the exact same thing. That thing is to do the action, do the outward action towards what you want. Think about that action. Have all your thoughts align towards what you want. And believe spiritually, wholeheartedly, that you already have that thing that you want. The different techniques, affirmation, meditation, extreme accountability, they're just techniques on how one can approach doing those things. Those 3 things to get what you want, whether that is a relationship, a job, or a state of mind. Just like there's so many different people out there, there are different techniques that people use to get to that point. And I have done just about all of them. Now, which one do I use? I'm reminded by an acting teacher that I used to have. And they said that there was no one way to get to your goal. Maybe a certain technique is affordable for you. Maybe a certain technique helps you do what you need to do. But someone else may need another technique, a different technique. And for them, that technique is perfect for them. And then there are those rare ones, those ones that borrow from them all. And I have to say, I'm one of the rare ones. I take pieces and bits and pieces from each different technique to get to what I want. Because every day is a different day for me. The goal may be the same, but the technique I used last week may not move me in the same way as a different one the next. So if you want to join me on this growth, this journey as we head towards what we want, hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.